Hello students, welcome to Affairs Cloud. My name is Vikas. So friends, we have an application by the name Careers Cloud which you can go and download through the Play Store. And once you have downloaded, you can log in with your Gmail ID. And why I am suggesting you this application, because this is the one-stop solution for all the current affairs. This is the best of the best application and the platform where you can enhance your learning through help. Here you will be provided with multiple courses. Here you will be provided with multiple options of quizzes, and even you will be provided current affairs on daily basis. PDFs and quizzes will be provided to you on daily basis, both in Hindi as well as English. Here you will be provided current affairs with weekly basis and monthly basis also. Here remember, once you have done watching our video, then you can log in through this application, take out the PDF, read that PDF and go through the quizzes. That will enhance your preparation. Same you have to do for weekly and same you have to do for the monthly also. In monthly you will be provided with the top 100 important questions PDF and video also, that will enhance your learning, and it will be a very beneficial and important video for the revision perspective. And not just this friends, apart from this we also provide you banking and economic questions. We provide you state current affairs such as of Uttarakhand, UP, Tripura, Telangana, and many more. Not just this, apart from this we also provide you topic wise current affairs, and the topics that we are providing you are really important. These topics are such as national affairs, international affairs, important days, sports, defense, science and technology, apps and web portals, obituary. These are the important topics that are being asked in various exams across India. So these are the topics that are must and should be covered and will be beneficial for the preparation of the students. Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you are all good. So students, in this video we will be discussing 17th, 18th and 19th September current affairs. Before moving on friends, I know there has been a delay of almost 1 week in the current affairs, but don't panic, right? We will be covering all the current affairs in a quick way, and will make sure that all the content has been provided to you in the timely manner, right? So stay tuned, have patience, and I'll make sure to provide you all the current affairs. So let's start. First question is, Prime Minister Narendra Modi laid the foundation stone of projects worth how much in Madhya Pradesh? If you remember, in Madhya Pradesh there is Sanchi, and Sanchi became the first solar powered city, right? First 100% solar powered city. And if we talk about the first 100% solar powered village, which is it is your Modhera. And where is this Modhera village? It is in the state of Gujarat. Right, coming back to the question, recently Prime Minister Narendra Modi laid the foundation stone for the projects worth 50,700 crore rupees, right? And it was in the Bina district of Madhya Pradesh. The projects will include petrochemical complex in Bina, a power and renewable energy manufacturing zone, right? Mega industrial park, and 6 other new industrial areas across Madhya Pradesh. Correct? Who is the Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh here? Shivraj Singh Chauhan. And who is the governor here? Mangubai Patel. If we talk about tiger reserves here, Bandhavgarh Tiger Reserve is there. Kanha Tiger Reserve is located here. Correct? Here you can see Prime Minister Narendra Modi. He recently visited Bina in Madhya Pradesh and Raigad, Chhattisgarh, and laid the foundation stone worth more than 50,700 crore rupees in Bina, Madhya Pradesh. Next, which two organizations collaborated to strengthen One Health approach for pandemic preparedness? So remember, recently Animal Husbandry and Dairying, that is AHND, and WOAH, that is your World Organization for Animal Health, these two organizations recently collaborated and organized a multi-sectoral workshop that was titled Risk-Based Management of Spillover Events in Wildlife in India, right? This is the name of the workshop that was jointly conducted by AHND and WOAH. The main aim of this workshop was to strengthen the importance of a One Health approach, cross-sectional collaboration and pandemic preparedness, right? Then there are some main objectives of these, or basically why was this held, right? This workshop, why was this conducted? It was to enhance the knowledge about the wildlife origin, conducting comprehensive gap analysis, then simulating disease spillover scenarios, and promoting communication and awareness. Correct? Then there is a One Health. What is this One Health? This One Health is an integrated, unifying approach to balance and optimize the health of people, animals, and the environment. It is particularly important to prevent, predict, detect, and respond to global health threats such as COVID-19 pandemic. COVID-19 showed countries need to be better prepared for future pandemics, and WAH is working with quadripartite, including that quadripartite means four organizations, that is United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization, WHO, UNEP, and your WAH. These four organizations are working together for the same. Correct. So it was AHND and WAH. They together collaborated to work towards basically working and preparing for the pandemic. If such pandemics arise in future, we should be well prepared beforehand. Correct. Next, second edition of Shrimp Farmers Conclave 2023 was held where? So we are talking about the second edition of this Shrimp Farmers Conclave. This was held where? This second edition of the Shrimp Farmers Conclave was held in Gujarat. Correct. So here you can see Shri Purushottam Rupala ji, who is our Union Minister of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying. He launched this shrimp crop insurance scheme that was developed by AIC, that is your Agriculture Insurance Company of India Limited. This was with the support of ICAR and CIBA, that is your Indian Council of Agriculture Research, and their department, Central Institute of Brackish Water Agriculture. Correct. So with the help of them, he developed this agriculture insurance company. They launched this shrimp crop insurance scheme, right? What is it? Shrimp crop insurance scheme. And here you are seeing shrimps in Hindi, basically they are known as jhingas, right? And the scheme was launched during the second edition of the Shrimp Farmers Conclave that was held in Gujarat, we just saw. Correct. And the main aim of this scheme is basically to promote these shrimp farming and also to provide insurance to the shrimp farmers. Next is, if we talk about this AIC's shrimp crop insurance scheme, this AIC developed the shrimp crop insurance scheme in collaboration with ICAR, CIBA, we just saw. This shrimp crop insurance scheme is open for black tiger prawn, white leg shrimp, and scampi and others. These are the types of shrimps we are talking about, and the insurance coverage extended from the first stage to 130 days or until the shrimps are fully matured. Correct. Then if we talk about this conclave, this provided a forum for aqua farmers to share insights, debate difficulties, and explore potentials in the shrimp farming industry that are aligned with the government's goal to improve India's fisheries and aquaculture sector. The conclave was conducted with the financial support of the National Fisheries Development Board and Government of India under PMMSSY scheme, NABARD, SCAFI, and Agriculture Insurance Corporation Limited. So just have this overview. But coming back, the important is shrimp crop insurance scheme launched by whom? It was launched by Purushottam Rupala ji. It was launched during the second edition of the Shrimp Farmers Conclave 2023 that was held in Gujarat. Correct. Next is Atharyapuram Pothura Rekulu, right? Atharyapuram Pothura Rekulu. What is this? This is a product that recently got a GI tag from which state? So which state got this GI tag to this product? It is your Andhra Pradesh, right? It is a kind of a sweet dish. Here you can see, right? Atharyapuram Pothurakelu. This is a sweet, and it got the geographical indication tag, and it is from where? It is from Andhra Pradesh. Correct. Mark this important. Then remember, this is a, as you can see in the picture, first thing we know that it is a sweet, right? And it is a wafer thin rice. Correct. It is made up of rice, and it is thin layer of, here you can see on this is a thin layer of rice, and it is a sweet here. Correct. GI tag, it marks, or basically it signifies the quality of a particular area of a product, right? It basically to promote the product of that particular area. Who is the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh? Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy. Who is the Governor? S. Abdul Nazir. Right? Mark this. Then in Andhra Pradesh only, remember, some festivals are observed, such as your Ugadi, Makar Sankranti, and Lumbini festivals are observed in Andhra Pradesh. Correct? Next India, along with which country, agreed to train Indian seafarers in polar and Arctic water? So it is with India and Russia. Mark this important, right? India and Russia, they recently agreed that they will be training their soldiers, their Indian seafarers, basically in polar and Arctic water, right? Important. And this will be at the Russian Maritime Training Institute, that is in Russia. Correct. Here you can see India and Russia, they agreed to train Indian seafarers in polar and Arctic vectors at the Russian Maritime Training Institute, that is in Russia. The decision to train Indian seafarers took place during a meeting between the Union Ministers of Port, Shipping and Waterways Sarbandana Sonowal and the Russian Federation Minister. Correct. Then remember, India also invited Russia to participate in the Global Maritime India Summit 2023 that is set to be hosted from 17th to 19th of October in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Right? Then next thing, remember Eastern Maritime Corridor. Correct? Eastern Maritime Corridor. This is set to connect between Chennai and Vladivostok, which is located on the Golden Horn Bay of the North Korea and at a short distance from Russia's border with China. This Eastern Maritime Corridor, the distance between the Chennai Vladivostok sea route is about almost 10,371 kilometers. This could reduce the basically transit time between India and Russian ports in the Far East region by up to 40% from 40 days to just 24 days. So that is the reason this Eastern Maritime Corridor is important, and it can be definitely asked that what is the location that it will be connected. So it will be connecting India through Chennai to Vladivostok, right? Important. So take a note of this location, and this will be reducing the transit time from 40 days to just 24 days. And Sarbandana Sonowal also extended the invitation to an Indian Russian workshop on the EMC in the Eastern Maritime Corridor to be held from 30th October to 1st of November in Chennai, Tamil Nadu itself. Then there is Northern Sea Route. This Northern Sea Route runs along the Russia's northern coastline and is the shortest shipping route between East Asia and Europe. This route that spans over 5,600 kilometers begins at the boundary between the Barents and the Karass Sea, correct? And NSRC, this your Northern Sea route, it saves travel distance by as much as 50% compared to the current Suez or Panama routes. So coming back, remember India and Russia, they have agreed and they are planning to train the Indian seafarers in polar and Arctic waters. And apart from this, there is your Eastern Maritime Corridor and Northern Sea Route. And your Eastern Maritime Corridor, it will be connecting Chennai to Vladivostok. Next is RBI. RBI released the list of 15 NBFCs in upper layer under your SBR. What is this? SBR stands for, it is your scale based regulation. So remember, recently RBI, they have released the names of how many NBFCs? 15 NBFCs in the upper layer under the scale based regulation for NBFCs for the year 23-24. Here RBI has issued the SBR scale based regulation, that is a revised regulatory framework for NBFCs that categorizes NBFCs in base layer, middle layer and your upper layer as well as your top layer as per their asset size scoring methodology. Correct? So coming back, how many NBFCs were listed in the upper layer? So 15 NBFCs were listed by RBI in the upper layer under your scale based regulations. Correct? And if we talk about RBI, who is the governor here? Shaktikant Das. Then there are 4 deputy governors, you should know. Apart from it, 1st April in 1935, this RBI was established and the headquarters is in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Next is your Indian Bank. Indian Bank have launched IB Sathi to enhance the banking services. I repeat, Indian Bank, they have launched a new initiative called Indian Bank Sathi. And what does Sathi here stands for? This is important. Sathi is your sustainable access and aligning technology for holistic inclusion. This is to provide basic banking services to all the centers at a minimum of 4 hours per day in a fixed outlet through the business correspondent channel. Coming back, Indian Bank, they launched this Sathi. Question can be asked that this Sathi was launched by whom? It was launched by Indian Bank, right? And what is this Sathi? Sustainable access and aligning technology for holistic inclusion. Question can be asked in such a way that tell me the full form of T, tell me the full form of H. Correct? And it is to provide basic banking services at all the centers, that is for a minimum of 4 hours per day. Correct? Next.
Here there is a term business correspondents, BCs. What are these business correspondents? They are the individuals or entities that are appointed by the banks to bring banking services closer to the people in remote or underserved areas. Correct. Then if we talk about Indian Bank, who is the managing director and chief executive officer here? Shanti Lal Jain. Headquarters is in Chennai, Tamil Nadu, and it was established in 1907. Next is your awards and recognition. Morning Consultant Survey, right? Prime Minister Narendra Modi retained the most popular global leader title with a 76% rating. I repeat, global leaders approval rating tracker. In this survey was done, and according to the survey, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is the most popular global leader, and he had a score or rating of 76%, that is the highest in the world. And Prime Minister Modi received 18% disapproval and 5% did not give an opinion. So coming back, remember this global leaders approval rating tracker survey, it was released by USA based consulting firm, that is Morning Consultant. And here Prime Minister Narendra Modi of India has been named as the most popular global leader with an approval rating of 76%. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi received 18% disapproval, 5% did not vote, and 76% is the approval rating here. Apart from this, remember Prime Minister Narendra Modi topped the list in 2022 and 2021 as well as the most popular global leader. And Alain Best, President of Switzerland, is ranked second at 64%, followed by Andres Manuel Lopez, President of Mexico, at the third position with 61% ranking. So what do you need to remember? Prime Minister Narendra Modi topped this year also for the third consecutive time with 76% rating. And leaders among the top 5 include Luis da Silva, President of Brazil; Anthony Albanese, Prime Minister of Australia; then there is President of Switzerland; then there is President of Mexico. Next is Special Campaign 3.0 portal was launched to reduce dependency in government offices. Was launched by whom? So remember, recently Dr. Jitendra Singh, he launched on 14th September this Swachhta Special Campaign 3.0 portal. I repeat, Dr. Jitendra Singh, who is our Minister of State for Science and Technology, he recently launched a dedicated website, or we can say a portal, to monitor Swachhta Campaign 3.0 and Special Campaign for the Disposal of Pending Matters 2023 at the National Media Center in New Delhi. Correct? Then remember this Swachhta campaign, this is a mass awareness campaign that was launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi on 14th of August in 2014. Correct? If we talk about this Special Campaign 3.0, correct? This was government will organize this Special Campaign 3.0 on the lines of the special campaigns that were held in 21-22 on the same theme. Remember, under this, the target has been set to undertake a cleanliness campaign. As the name suggests, Swachhta campaign, what is it? It is a cleanliness campaign. The target has been set to clean at least 1.5 lakh sites, right? To clean them and freeing up almost 100 lakh square feet of space that is occupied by dump and junk. And for this, government is expecting to spend 400 crore rupees from scrap disposal, right? That means not spend, they will be generating this amount, as they will be collecting huge garbage from these sites, and from that dump, that garbage will be now reused, and from that almost 400 crore rupees can be generated. Apart from this, in the last two campaigns, a revenue generating of almost 600 crore rupees was earned by just disposing of the office scrap itself. So coming back, this Swachhta campaign 3.0, this is also aiming for the cleanliness, and this will be based on the theme of 21-22 special campaigns, that is same for promoting basically cleanliness in various sites. Next, here you can see the government will organize this Special Campaign 3.0 on the lines of the special campaigns held in 2021 and 2022 on the same theme. And under this, the target has been set to undertake a cleanliness campaign at 1.5 lakh sites, freeing up to 100 lakh square feet of space that is occupied by dump, and generating revenue amounting to 400 crore rupees from the scrap disposal. Next is Supreme Court of India onboards the National Judicial Data Grid portal. I repeat, Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud announced that the Supreme Court of India has onboarded the National Judicial Data Grid, that is a flagship project of the e-courts initiative. This NJDG, that is your National Judicial Data Grid portal. This is a national repository of data relating to the cases instituted, pending and disposed of by the various courts across India. This NJDG portal, if we talk about it, it has been developed by NIC, that is your National Information Informatics Center. This is in close coordination with the in-house software development team of the Supreme Court's Registry Computer Cell with an interactive interface and analytics dashboard. The entire database will be periodically updated on the NJDG portal on a real-time basis, and this portal can be accessed through the Supreme Court website. Correct? Next is important days. Recently, International Day for the Preservation of the Ozone Layer 23 was held on 16th of September. I repeat, when do we observe your International Day for the Preservation of the Ozone Layer? It is observed on 16th of September, and it is to raise awareness about the importance of ozone layer and its depletion that leads to the global warming and climate change across the world. Right? Important, take a note of it. And what is the theme here of this day, that is your International Day for the Preservation of Ozone Layer? It is Montreal Protocol, fixing the ozone layer and reducing the climate change. I repeat, what is the theme for 2023 International Day for the Preservation of the Ozone Layer? Montreal Protocol, fixing the ozone layer and reducing the climate change. Then the first ever this day, when was the first edition of this day observed? It was in 1995 that we observed the first time this International Day for the preservation of the ozone layer. Right? Ozone is O3. Right? O2 is oxygen. Ozone is signified as O3. And remember, CFCs, chlorofluorocarbons, are the gases that are impacting your ozone layer. Correct? And ozone layer is the layer that prevents UV, ultraviolet rays, to enter into the earth that are coming from the sun. Next, International Red Panda Day. When do we observe this? It is also observed on the third Saturday of September, and this year in 2023, when was it? It was on the 16th of September. I repeat, International Red Panda Day, observed across the globe on third Saturday of September to create awareness about the importance of conservation of red pandas and to promote and encourage people to save them. Here, International Red Panda Day was observed on 16th of September in 2023. 17th of September in 2022, and on 2024 it will be on 21st of September. Next is your International Coastal Cleanup Day. It is observed on 16th of September. Correct? And this year, this day is observed on the third Saturday of the September. It is to raise awareness about the problem of marine litter, that is basically to clean the marine pollution. The day also aims to encourage people to clean up the coastal line and raise awareness about the significance of preserving the oceans and waterways. It is a global event that promotes local cleanup actions on the beaches, coastal areas, rivers, lakes, and other watercourses. This International Coastal Cleanup 2023 was observed on 16th of September 2023, and in 2022 it was on 17th of September and on 21st of September in 2024. Right? So mark this, these are important. So both of these days, that is your Red Panda Day, is also observed on third Saturday of September, and your International Coastal Cleanup Day is also observed on 3rd of September or third Saturday of September. Right? So both of these are observed on the third Saturday of September. Next is your state news. Recently, Goa's Chief Minister Pramod Sawant have launched Griha Aadhaar scheme to empower the homemakers in Goa. I repeat, Pramod Sawant, Goa's Chief Minister, distributed Griha Aadhaar sanction orders to numerous beneficiaries in an event held at Ravindra Bhavan, Sankhali, that is in Goa, and it is to financially support the homemakers, promoting their independence and improving their quality of life. The initiative was organized by the Directorate of Women and Child Development, and remember, Goa is also the location where it became the first place to provide free IVF, in vitro fertilization facility, in their government hospitals. This is important question, so do take a note of it. Right? So that's all for the day, friends. Just before moving on, we will discuss this Griha Aadhaar scheme. Right? What is this Griha Aadhaar scheme we just saw? And it is basically to empower the homemakers in Goa, right? So this Griha Aadhar scheme, this is a scheme that has left a substantial impact in Goa with the recent distribution of 11,500 newly sanctioned orders, of which 6,000 were allocated to the North Goa district. The scheme has now benefited a total of 1.5 lakh beneficiaries. This Griha Aadhar scheme is designed to have annual increments. Under this Swayampurna Goa 2.0, free of cost training will be given to the women at their respective panchayats for packaging the food items, selling and other related things. This is in line with the government of India's vision, that is vocal for local, right? So coming back, what is this? This is a scheme that will be providing women's basically rozgar, or we can say providing women, empowering the homemakers in Goa, right? The women that are homemakers in Goa, to provide them skills for the jobs, right? Next is your Goa Chief Minister also launched a Goa taxi application that is to elevate travel experience for the tourist. I repeat, Pramod Sawant, he also launched this Goa taxi application apart from the Griha Aadhar scheme, and it is a taxi service through which people can book a cab online to travel anywhere within the coastal state, right? Next is Tamil Nadu's Chief Minister launched Women's Right Grant Scheme that is for beneficiaries to get up to 1,000 rupees per month. I repeat, Tamil Nadu's Chief Minister M.K. Stalin, he has launched this Kalagnar Magaliar Urimai Thitam, right? This is the scheme that was launched. This is basically a women's right grant scheme, and here the women beneficiaries will be provided a financial assistance of up to 1,000 rupees per month for women, correct? And the scheme was launched on the occasion of the birth anniversary of the former Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Dravida Munitra Khagzam, right? Mark this important. So that means we can say annually a grant of 12,000 rupees will be provided to improve the livelihood of women. And family earnings annual income below 2.5 lakh rupees, holding assets less than 5 acres of wetland or less than 10 acres of dry land, and consuming less than 3,600 units of electricity per year for the domestic use are eligible for the scheme of getting 1,000 rupees per month or 12,000 rupees per annum. Next is Jammu and Kashmir's Udhampur railway station has been renamed after Captain Tushar Mahajan. I repeat, Jammu and Kashmir administration has passed an order to rename Udhampur railway station in Udhampur districts of Jammu and Kashmir as the Martyr Captain Tushar Mahajan railway station. The renaming was approved by Ministry for Home Affairs. Here, Captain Tushar Mahajan from Udhampur's Adarsh colony was an officer of the 9 Para, that is your special forces of the Indian Army, correct? He attained the martyrdom during the terror attack on the Jammu and Kashmir Entrepreneurship Development Institute building in Pulwama district in February 2016, and recently the Udhampur railway station of Jammu and Kashmir has been renamed after him, that is Captain Tushar Mahajan. Right? So friends, these are your important current affairs for the day. Now let's go for a quick revision. Prime Minister Narendra Modi visited Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh and released various projects there. EH&E along with WOH collaborated to strengthen One Health approach for pandemic preparedness. Union Minister Purushottam Rupala launched Strip Crop Insurance Scheme. Andhra Pradesh sweet Atharyapuram Pothera Kelu. Pothere Kulu has got the GI tag. It is a sweet, right, wrapped in a rice packet. Then India and Russia, they agreed to train Indian seafarers in polar and Arctic waters. RBI has released the list of 15 NBFCs in upper layer under SBR. Indian Bank has launched IB Sathi to enhance the banking services. Morning Consultant Survey, right? Prime Minister Narendra Modi retained the most popular global leader title with 76% rating, and Swachhta Special Campaign 3.0 portal launched to reduce the pendency in the government offices. Then Supreme Court of India has on board a National Judicial Data Grid portal. International Day for the Preservation of the Ozone Layer is observed on 16 September. International Red Panda Day on the 16th of September, but these three days are observed on the third Saturday of September. Then Goa's Chief Minister Pramod Sawant launched Griha Aadhar scheme to empower homemakers in Goa. Tamil Nadu's Chief Minister has launched Women's Right Grant Scheme, that is for the beneficiaries will be getting up to 1,000 rupees per month, and Jammu and Kashmir's Udhampur railway station has been renamed after Captain Tushar Mahajan. So friends, these are your important current affairs for the day. Now let's go for a quick revision. For international news, friends, Russia has staged the 78th victory parade right at Red Square, Moscow. 42nd Asian Summit began in Indonesia. Petersburg Climate Dialogue 23 was held in Berlin, Germany. 6th Indian Ocean Conference began in Dhaka. Deepika Padukone appeared on the cover for the Time magazine. UAE's Sharjah police has launched Stay in Your Lane campaign. Health Minister has addressed G7 ministerial meet on health innovation in Japan. Afghanistan reported the first polio death of 2023. Nepali Sherpa became the world's second person to scale Mount Everest 26 times. Next, Google will be investing $1 million to IIT Madras AI Research Center. Cabinet has approved 17,000 crore rupees for PLI 2.0 scheme. UGC launched 2 websites to enhance the quality education in India. Ishwini Vaishnav launched Sanchar Sathi portal. Andhra Pradesh launched e-Chits application. Jitendra Singh has inaugurated 8th All India Pension Adalat in Delhi. UP ranked second in the country with 48 GI tags and Tamil Nadu leads with 55 GI tagged goods. PM Modi inaugurated International Museum Expo 2023. India and Bangladesh has launched 50 Startups Exchange program. The next is for banking. Capital Small Finance Bank partnered with Max Life to offer insurance solutions, and it is a kind of a bansurance. Then BharatPay rebranded Payback India as Zillion. Cash-free payments tied up with Yes Bank to offer international payment collection. 27th meeting of the Financial Sustainability and Development Council was held in New Delhi. RBI imposed 1.73 crore penalty on HSBC Bank. Fitch has lowered the India GDP growth forecast to 6% for 23-24. AU Small Finance Bank launched RuPay credit card for self-employed customers. Reserve Bank gold reserves rose by 4.5% to 794.64 tons in 22-23. All India Bank Employees Association have launched Bank Clinic to help retail customers. London Stock Exchange Group to set up Technology Center in Hyderabad. Right, so these were your important current affairs for the day, friends. Now let's move to your revision homework part. First is India recently organized its first investment forum 2023 in which country? Second, which country is the host of the workshop on business responsibility and sustainability reporting? Third, which union ministry organized the international conference on dam safety? So these are your 3 homework questions, friends. I hope you have understood the assignment. All you have to do is like this video, comment below and let us know what are your views for the same. And friends, sorry for the delay of this 1 week. I'll make sure to cover all the current affairs that have been left and to provide you with the best of the knowledge. So that's all for the day, friends. Thank you and have a nice day.
That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at Affairs Cloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this, friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is affairscloud_official. In the end, friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number, that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.